So our final speaker of this session is Alex Komashie. He's a postdoc interdisciplinary fellow, also from this institute, and the first, but certainly not the last today, to focus entirely on a problem thrown up by COVID. Alex.
My name is Alexander Komashie. I am one of the postdoctoral interdisciplinary fellows of this institute. I am based in the Department of Engineering in the University of Cambridge. I will, for the next few minutes, give you an overview on a project we call Engineering Better FFP3 Masks for COVID-19 and beyond that I've been involved in during the peak or since the peak of the pandemic. I want to acknowledge the team, the core team that has been involved in this. As you can see, we have surgeons and engineers working together for a common goal. The aim of the project is mainly to improve FFP3 masks for frontline staff, and our focus has been on high-risk areas, mainly looking at surgery and ICU. Some of the issues that have motivated this project involved poor mask fit with high or significant failure rates at fit testing, and also the impact of masks on the psychological safety of staff, and the impact of masks on staff's confidence in their capability, and also the impact of masks on staff ability to deliver the care that patients needed. This was driven by a clinical vision, and the surgeons that we work with are specialized in oral and maxillofacial surgery, and they had the technology to take 3D and 4D scans of faces, and the vision was to translate scans of individual faces into customized masks for each person. We got involved as engineers in this project and brought in the systems approach. This is essentially an approach that takes account of 4 key perspectives: people, system, design, and risk. And at the heart of this approach are 2 key questions. The first is this: how can we make it better? And the second question is, what could possibly go wrong? And balancing these 2 questions, leading to a delivery of systems that work, is the main focus of the approach. The first question, there has a design element where we want to understand the problem, and beyond that, to understand the need behind the problem. And this page, what we call the double diamond, is a good illustration of separating the need from the problem. And the same question led us to begin to want to understand the issue with face masks by conducting an international survey, which mostly was responded to by people from the UK. The focus was on trying to get a wide range of clinicians who have used the FFP3 mask and explore issues such as the safety profiles, the use of the mask, and specific concerns that users might have had, and also tries to understand what impact it has on their clinical performance. And also we looked at the duration of use, what was the most common duration of use, and other things. But I'm not able to go into the details of this because this has just been submitted to the Lancet and going through review. The other part of the question, how can we make it better, is a system. That is not only about a product, but the product works only when it fits within a system within which it is deployed. And this has an element of understanding the processes and the activities that surround the use of the product. And this is where my personal interest really lies. So I was involved in mapping out the user journey. And this is just one example of a surgeon's journey in a day, from when they leave home and when they don the mask and they doff the mask and they go from one place to another. There's a whole range of things that could happen as this goes on. And unless we understand the reality of what happens as they move from the ward to clinics to the theaters, we don't fully understand the requirements for the mask. So this is just a quick overview. And what happens next on this project is that we now have an established collaboration between the university, NHS, and industry, and working on this. And the target for the project is to deliver a next generation FFP3 mask, and the emphasis is on mask that is fit for purpose. Thank you very much for listening.
Alex, terrific. Thank you so much. And actually, clinical engineers, I have to tell you, are very close to my heart. They're one of the unsung workforces in the NHS. You will normally find them in the basement. They seem to hide in basements, clinical engineers, and they really should be front and center. They do marvelous stuff and very much in your area because they are all systems people. What I've taken from all of that is, wow, what a lot of talent there is in this field. It's really heartening and joyous to see. And that's why I said at the very beginning how I take joy from being able to do this particular event. Thank you to all of you.